Here are the top 5 books to get out of a rut, starting with number 1. The Go-Giver, a little story about a powerful business idea by Bob Burg and John David Mann. Man. We already know that living in a rut or living a rut lifestyle is doing the same thing continuously. It gets boring, it's not exciting. This book has told me if you want something, you need to go get it and to pursue your dreams. It talks about reaching out, it talks about going out there and finding your purpose. Like at the moment, I'm trying to improve on my speaking, my public speaking as well. I'm doing this YouTube to try and focus on my life, to invest in myself. That's book number 1 covered. Really recommend. Solid is a 9 out of 10. Now moving on to book number 2, and this is, if you're a true fan, you'll love it. It is the Grant Cardone, the 10X book. Now, I've talked about a lot of this on the podcast, but it shares some awesome lessons. Now with this book, it talks a lot about your mission and how to build your trust and authenticity. You will be more trustworthy in that friendship group because you've kept that fire warm. You're looking at new ways on how to improve and new ways on how to invest. But most importantly, to 10x your efforts and your consistency. It is a brilliant way on how to give yourself leverage and how to invest in yourself at a superior level. It's an excellent book. I've read it about 4 or 5 times. It is superb. This book, easily a solid 10 out of 10. There's so much value in it. It is incredible. If you're in a rut, you're probably experiencing these symptoms. Either you're negative, you feel like you've got no motivation, and you feel like you're hopeless. Well, this book, the only law of attraction book you'll ever need by Layla Moon, is a brilliant solution for yourself. Now, I would highly recommend you watching my other video on the law of attraction book because it breaks down on ways on how you can be yourself and how you can attract positive people into your life to actually improve your life, improve your mental state. So the lesson which I learned from the law of attraction is that you know how to spot and identify negativity. Now, at first I was like, man, it's easy. It's easy, I don't need that. I really don't need that. However, the book shifted my mindset and to get me out of a negative mindset which I once was at university. And it's made me think, what can I actually do better to attract more people into my life? It focuses on the second book which I mentioned, the 10X book. It broadens your horizon and it makes you think outside the box. Your fear is holding you back, and fear is associated with negativity. Once you're able to handle that, you're able to tick these boxes and you're able to get through the day and be able to attract positive people into your life, which you really need. I would give this book a 9 out of 10. What I really liked with James Clear's Atomic Habits is a system called habit stacking. Now, habit stacking made things a lot easier in my life. So if you didn't understand what habit stacking is, it's by making something attractive. If you've got to go to the gym, or if you've got something which you do not particularly want to do, it finds a solution on how to make it attractive and how to make yourself stay consistent with that habit. Starting something new, that might seem nerve-wracking. You may feel anxious, you may not feel confident. For example, the gym. If you are scared, if you're worried about going to the gym, you got to pair it up with something attractive. You got to pair it up with something which you love to do. Say if Drake released a new album and you were too scared about going to the gym, one way on how you could conquer your fear by going to the gym is by listening to Drake's album, either by playing it in the car to the gym, or what I would personally do, listen to his album in the gym. This is making the habit more desirable, more attractive, because you're already there at the gym. You already burst that bubble. Even if it's like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, you still made massive progress because you're there in the moment, and you burst that bubble because you feel good about yourself and you feel superb. Now, if you were looking for some nice, stylish, affordable gym wear clothing, I would recommend Redefine Clothing for your gym wear apparel. The material is superb and you feel amazing. Why would you want to go to the gym and feel like rubbish? I've had so many compliments wearing the Redefined fleece jacket. I get so many compliments Honestly, I would check them out, and it could also be a brilliant gift to give to your loved one this Christmas. Please check the link in the bio. Now let's get back onto the video. Now moving on to our final book. The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck by Sarah Knight was a superb read. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Think as your fucks as some sort of currency. You've only got a certain amount of fucks in a day, right? Spend them wisely. Now, examples could include going to the gym, say that's 10 fucks. Listening to your mates, that's probably about 5 fucks. You've only got a certain amount of fucks in a day. And it's quite funny because the more fucks you've got in a day, the more energy, the more output you could actually push out to achieve your goals. This concept's brilliant. Thank you for watching. These are the 5 top books I would recommend if you feel low and you're in a rut.